I'm on. The clock is ticking. Okay, fear. Fear not. How many of you have had a fearful moment even today? Have you heard that there are 365 fear nots in the Bible? Fear, the acronym, false evidence appearing real. Do you know what the 5 top fears are? What they are? Let's go with the first one. Now look this up today. It is the fear of spiders. Second one, needles. Third one, blood. Fourth one, fear of illness. Fifth one, germs. You know, truly, when you look at all of these and you say, what is it? Really, what is the fear? The greatest fear is the fear of dying. Dying by a spider bite. Dying at the sight of a needle. Fainting and dying at the sight of blood. Dying from an illness. Dying from germs. Many of us have gone to Bath and Body Works and bought them 6 for $5, $10 germs, disinfectant. We'll sit down and Pastor will pull it out and I'll say, what flavor is that one? We're so concerned that we need to wash and clean, and there is a healthy part of that we are protected of what is out there. How many of you can remember your earliest fear? Your earliest childhood fear. Do any of you look back and laugh at that fear? How many of you remember your last fear, maybe a fear today? How many of you know that fear can control you? Have you ever paralyzed? Maybe stage fright because you had to come up before somebody to speak? What is another fear? I just recently conquered a fear of mine that I do not even like saying of mine because I don't want to own any type of fear. But I conquered a bridge in Houston that I didn't think I could get across, but we went across that bridge praying, and I made it to the other side, and it was a great victory. You know, fear is tormenting. It's paralyzing. And so tonight I want to share with you, first of all, where does fear come from? Let's go to the word. 2 Timothy 1:7 says, for God did not give us a spirit of fear. In the Amplified, it says a spirit of timidity, of cowardness, of craving or cringing from fawning fear. But he gave us a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. In the Amplified, it says, and of a calm, well-balanced mind, and discipline and self-control. Just recently, we were studying on what fear is all about and what's going on in our world and the great epidemic of the opioid crisis that we have, and we found out that actually the biggest crisis is the mental strongholds that our people are facing of fears. Pastor not too long ago spoke on FOMO. Y'all remember that? What does that stand for? Fear of missing out. How many are fear of missing out? I have been so afraid that I'm going to miss a sale, or I've been afraid of different things, but there is a real fear. There is a fear that can control us. The biggest fear for all of us is the fear of dying. Hebrews 2:14 and 5 through 15 says, because God's children are human beings made of flesh and blood, the Son of God became flesh and blood. For only as human beings could he die, and only by dying could he break the power of the devil who had the power of death. Only in this way could he set free all who have lived their lives as slaves to fear of dying. What I want to share with you tonight is fear is a spirit. It is a spirit that God did not give us. And self-discipline and self-control and love are our protection from fear. Fear is much more than just an emotion. It is a spirit, and it is a spirit that does not come from God. Fear is a spirit sent to torment us by our enemy, the devil. But we should not be surprised. The Bible says we are not fighting against flesh and blood, but against enemies and rulers and authorities of the unseen world, against evil spirits in the heavenly places. God says that Satan only comes to steal, kill, and to destroy. And that's in John 10:10. And that is what the spirit of fear is sent out to do, is to make us fearful and to destroy our lives. Fear is a liar.